You got your own private pool? Nice.
There's a jacuzzi downstairs as well.
What? I love jacuzzis.
Hey kids, welcome back. In our last video, we had just arrived in Jamaica to visit family. And in this video, we're going to share our experience at the Moon Palace Resort.
By the way, I'm Selena, and this is my husband Kamal. And this is The City and Beyond, where we like to teach and inspire full-time employees to be the best part-time travelers. If you're enjoying this content, make sure you like it and share it with a friend.
So we just checked in and I'm loving the room. This is, how you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. Look at this view, this gorgeous view.
This is the resort view, and we still have a view of the water, which
I can see my rental car from here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's right there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. I'm happy with it.
We got
wine.
Complimentary bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon from Robert Mondavi. Yes,
Hey!
My wife loves Robert Mondavi. And what else do we have here?
We were greeted with drinks.
Selena was greeted with drinks. I had to make do.
Hey!
Our dispensary.
Our fee!
We got some scotch. This used to be Appleton Genesis, Appleton White, depending on where you are. I don't know what they call it now, but this is still my favorite white rum.
Yes.
Some Smirnoff. And then we got some Red Stripe, some sodas, and some juices right there inside of it. Yes, great shot, Selena. Got it all. Awesome.
And it's included in the room.
This is our very modern
real TV screen. There's jokes behind that.
Because we weren't filming videos like that. The last resort that we had in Jamaica, they gave us a flat screen with the big booty sitting on top of the dresser.
AKA not a flat screen.
Yeah.
Okay, we haven't got to the bathroom yet. Ready?
Bathroom video.
We'll do a better room tour. Maybe. Well, this isn't that bad. Oh, it's dark. It's dark. Oh, it's right here.
What? Did you find it?
One of these. Uh-oh. So here's the toilet. And the door slides. Sink. And here's the shower. Let me get a better angle. Here's the shower. This is pretty awesome. There's robes. I was gonna bring my own. Hello, the reveal. And slippers. Hey.
Amazing.
Awesome.
I just want to say, YouTube family and family, the next time we come to Jamaica, this is where we're staying. Whether or not you're with us stands to be seen, but this is where we're staying. I also wanted to say that I feel like when a lot of people talk about resorts, this is probably what they're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't think up until this point we've actually really experienced it. A lot of like close,
yeah.
A lot. There's still some things that need to be seen, but thus far, this experience, top tier.
We've been here for only an hour. We told them when we checked in, we put down that we're celebrating our anniversary. It's like our date anniversary. We've been together for 8 years. So we told them that when we checked in, so a lot of these features like the wine and like the stuff in the fridge, like that just comes with the room. It's not because we told them that. So that makes this all even better because it's like, this is for anyone. This is for whoever just gets a room here. Yeah. So I'm pretty excited. We've only been here for like an hour. I'm excited to see what else happens. We're gonna do a 1 hour and a half, like, what do you call those? Like
timeshare presentation.
Like,
but they said it's not.
It's not really a timeshare.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sit on one of those, and we're gonna get a spa coupon as a result. Which I'm really excited because I did want to go to the spa.
Listen, if you do not have the junction to say no, do not go to these things. Don't do it. Because a lot of the times the salespeople can't even handle it. Because there's been an occasion where Selena and I went and the guy was very upset that he went through this whole spiel and we're like, no. I will say, usually when they try to pitch you on these things, they show you pictures and they're like, look at this gorgeous resort. We're actually here.
Yeah.
So it makes it a little bit different.
Yeah, it's a little different.
But the answer is still no.
Yeah, unless, I mean, they might surprise us. Who knows?
Who knows?
We'll see. But anyway, like you said, we just got here. We just experienced our room. I haven't even had a sip of my little drink that they gave me. So I'm going to do that.
You should. It's really good.
Clearly Kamal has.
Usually when someone goes to a resort, they're trying to do 3 things: drink, eat, or go to the beach. Well, here's the second one. Also, if we've been listening to you, check in the comments. We know that you love food. Here's all the food that you can desire. Now, usually when you go to a resort, the main buffet hall typically has generic food. The Moon Palace is no exception. It's very middle of the road. There are other restaurants throughout where you can get a bit more authentic food or a bit of an ethnic blend. But if you just want some standard run-of-the-mill breakfast, lunch, or dinner, the main hall is for you.
So we are currently headed to do the timeshare thing. So let's see. Wow. So far, this is a good tour.
This is a good tour, yes.
This alone is really good. I'm gonna go look at the bedroom. You got your own private pool. Nice.
There's a jacuzzi downstairs as well.
What? I love jacuzzis. Oh, I see the jacuzzi. Yeah, this is more for like when the 3 couples are here.
Yeah.
This is 1 bedroom. Wow. Like Kamal said, they took out the big guns. Wow. Presidential suite. This is 1 bedroom. There's only 2. 2.5 bathrooms.
You're gonna be our next YouTuber.
Oh, and it has like a thingy like the other one. This is the bigger bedroom. The master. Oh, and you get a shower too.
Yeah.
So, we just finished with the, I don't know what you call that, membership, breakfast, tour, and all that.
Yeah.
And we are now members of the Palace Elite. I'll show you. Yes.
I'm sure somebody at home is cringing right now. And that sounds like a personal problem, honestly.
We decided to go with the membership. And the main reason is because it's not like a timeshare, although it sounds a lot like a timeshare. The thing that made us go, you know what, we'll do it, was numbers. So
Yeah.
Kamal's the numbers person, I'm the logistics person. Like, wait, how can we use it? Like when I book it, how would this be different? The worst part, if you're wondering why people don't go for timeshares a lot, and in our case, it's probably the biggest thing is the upfront cost. So Jamaica, for example, Kamal has family in Jamaica. We haven't been coming to Jamaica often, but have plans to come more often. Maybe not like every year, but often enough. A perk like this actually encourages us to want to come more often.
Yeah.
Logistically speaking,
It all worked out.
it
for
works
us.
out better for us because we know we're gonna travel. We know if you've seen if you haven't seen, I'll put it right here, our video of a breakdown of our first full year of part-time travel, where we went somewhere different every single month of that year. If we did something like that, which we're kind of doing this year in 2022, it'd be beneficial to have something like this to help us lower the cost, because we're going to spend it anyway. We know we're going to spend 3 to 4 nights somewhere. So, and they took that into consideration when making our plan, which was also a perk, because a lot of plans don't actually fit. Like these timeshare things don't really fit with our lifestyle, and so this one did more so because they considered the fact that we don't go places for full 5 to 7 days, and so we don't need certain perks that would be perks for someone else that does.
Yeah.
Retirees and families and stuff.
The other thing is, another thing that deters people from timeshares, and again, this isn't one, but I feel like it's always kind of cultish whenever you sign up for one of these things. It always sounds like you're trying to sign somebody up. But yeah, like whether you do or not, I personally don't care. But there's no blackouts on this, which I thought was like really cool. And then right when we were getting ready to sign, they're like, "Oh, there is this one little like time period," and we're like, "Oh, see," but it's not a blackout. What it is instead is kids are free up until the age of 17, except for Christmas Eve to the day after New Year's Day, and they're like, that time you have to pay for them, and I'm like, oh, that's fine.
That's fair.
Yeah,
because it
you still get
is
the
a
same
time of
discounts.
year that you wouldn't want to take your kids away, especially. They have future locations or is it 2?
2.
2 future locations are
One.
being built in Punta Cana
And Cabo.
and I thought there was one in Cabo already.
So maybe they're expanding the one in Cabo?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Also, we can have family. We can book time for family. Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But that's the update. Wait,
Yeah.
let's do a thumbnail. We got.
After getting scammed into a timeshare that's not a timeshare, it was time for some more eats. But first, we needed to go visit some family. Once we returned, we decided to go to the hibachi restaurant. Bow! Guess what? It was just as generic. Not that good. But it's alright. We were saved by the piano bar, which had excellent drinks and a player piano that played all the classics. The next day, we found the cheat codes, authentic food at a different restaurant, which was really good. And now, time for some beach life. Look at that water! I painted it myself. Ah yes, the Jerk Hut. Need I say more? Guess what? They also gave you coconuts with rum in the inside. Oh yes. Part of getting scammed means free spot credits.
So Kamal planned a romantic dinner. We're eating on the beach. Like this. You can barely see it, but yes. This is the water. This is our table. This is Kamal. Enjoying your relaxing day.
I am enjoying my relaxing day, and I'm hoping my wife is enjoying it as well. I would have been like, yo.
Oh, Kamal's going in. That looks good.
It does.
It smells good.
Before we left, we needed to order room service one more time. It was okay. It was a decent breakfast. So we're going to sign off and tell you goodbye. But there's still a little bit more to the story that you're going to have to wait for in the next video. Oh yes, we're going to drag this out, and you're going to watch it, and you're going to enjoy it. Because I see the analytics, and Most of you don't make it this far anyway. But for those of you that did, share it with a friend. Comment below what you love about Jamaica. And we'll see you next week. Bye.